The grid includes an Outlook-style search panel UI that allows end users to easily filter the view by searching for text in all or specific columns. This video will demonstrate the search string syntax, and then we'll guide you through the key settings that affect the panel's behavior. Finally, you'll learn how to invoke or hide the panel in code. To invoke the search panel, press the Ctrl+F shortcut. When an end user types within the search box, the grid automatically searches for that text in all columns and to filter the view. If you type in 2 words, such as new vendor, the grid considers them as individual conditions and selects records that contain either new or vendor. To find records that contain both, type the plus sign before the second word. Similarly, you can type the minus sign to exclude records that contain a specific word. You can, of course, combine different operators. Use the plus sign and the minus sign to select records that contain both new and vendor, excluding records that contain history. To search for a string that contains a space character, you need to enclose this string in quotation marks. To search against a specific column, type the first letters of the column's display name plus a colon character. Now the grid displays records containing new in the status column. If you add another column-specific condition, the grid joins them using the AND logical operator and displays records that match both of them. The same happens when you join a column-specific condition with the one applied to all columns. The results will contain records that satisfy both criteria. Now click Clear to display all records. By default, when you hide the search panel by clicking the Close button, the search string is cleared and all records are displayed. Let's close the application. Expand the view's Options Find property and disable the Clear Find on Close option. And run the application to see the result. Now the filter condition is not removed when hiding the search panel. Open the property grid displaying the view's settings. Expand the view's Options Find property and disable the Allow Find panel option. This will prevent the search panel from being invoked by pressing the Ctrl+F shortcut. Now set the Always Visible property to True to always display the search panel without the Close button and thus prevent the panel from being hidden by end users. By default, the Find Filter Columns property is set to asterisk. That's why the grid searches in all visible columns. Let's assign status to this property. The grid will select records that contain the search string only in the specified column. You can also specify 2 or more columns separated by a semicolon. The Find Delay property specifies the time interval after you stop typing and before the filter is applied. For large datasets, it can be useful to set the Find Mode setting to Find Click to prevent unnecessary updates. Now when you enter text into the search panel, nothing happens until you click the Find button or press the Enter key to force the update. You can also disable the Highlight Find Results option to remove search result highlighting. And you can also change the prompt text within the search box by setting the Find Null Prompt property. The Show Clear button and Show Find button options allow you to hide the buttons. Now let's switch to design time to implement the search panel visibility control in code. In the ribbon buttons Click Event Handler, check the search panel's visibility state using the view's isFindPanel visible property. If the panel is now visible, hide it by calling the Hide Find Panel method. Otherwise, use the Show Find Panel method to display it. And run the application. To change the search panel's visibility state, click the Show Hide Find Panel button.